lived in for months. The building itself is 3 stories tall, and boards have been nailed over the windows.
Classy.
Let me see if I can find an image of it. I do not have an image of it. And
right?
looking around, it's not like this is a very bad area. This is a very nice area. There's people walking through the streets. There's guards like every 10 minutes that'll walk by everywhere. No. So what do you do?
So we're in front of the house, right?
Maybe you might not be directly outside of it if you don't feel like it, but you're in the area. You had the address that you found out from the guy who ran the store, and you made your way to the area of it, and you found it, and it is very clear what it is. It looks like just a city home for a merchant, but it looks like it's not been there. Anyone has been there in a while, and the windows have been boarded up.
Maybe, I think we've had some luck kind of scouting things out before running headfirst into situations.
Claudia's already going around to see if there's any openings on the side or anything, or if there's anybody in. Yeah.
Are you trying to be obscure about this for Claudia?
Yes.
So go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
You have advantage on it, remember, since you have that cloak.
Okay. Wait, why does my character sheet look so weird? Oh, that's why.
Okay. So yeah, you just put your hood over your head and you just dash off to the side of the house without barely anyone even noticing that you were gone.
I know, I saw.
Yeah, there must have been a Windows update coming out periodically to people or something.
I think I just updated mine the other day, so.
Yeah, mine says that too.
Not me.
I'll be
damned.
Oh
my god, everyone's computers is going to disappear in the next hour.
I just don't even know.
I have a roll 20 question. If I wanted to roll a stealth check like Claudia did, how do I do that?
So are you on your character sheet?
Oh, you click on your roll. I got it. Okay.
Yeah. So you click on if I tell you to roll a stealth check
or stealth or whatever.
Hold on. I broke it.
It should make a pop-up that asks you what kind of roll you want.
Normal, the problem was that I decided I wanted to pop out my character sheet into its own window, and then I closed it. Now it won't open again. Oh, there we go. We got it back. All right, so I click on my stealth.
Yeah. And then just do a normal roll.
It's Rhea.
Yeah, God. Because
so like that.
Yep.
That was a normal one.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Am I even there? I didn't know I was there.
You're not there.
You're not. We were just.
Sophie's just being a goof.
How it's gonna work? Okay, so I rolled a 23.
Yeah, I was just waiting for Kate to come back on. Yay. So what the hell? The silence speaks volumes. Hello?
Jeez.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I don't know what just happened. I caught the Kylie. I don't know what happened.
Anyway, while you go ahead and load back up into Roll20, I'll continue with Claudia's stealth. We're just waiting for you to get back.
I'm in there. I should be in there.
It needs to be reloaded. It looks like. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, I'm there.
Anyway, Claudia, as you make your way to the back, there is a back door, but it looks heavily boarded up. Even more so than the windows. So unless you, more or less, yeah.
So there's no openings or anything.
There's no openings or cracks you can get into.
Can I hear anything in there?
Roll me a perception. I haven't awarded those for a party yet. You do hear some soft footfalls. It doesn't seem like rushed or anything. It's just slow, like every now and then you'll hear like the creak of a footstep.
Oh fuck. Yeah, see,
Okay.
good thing we didn't just try to keep.
Is there anything like, can I crawl up on the roof and try to get in?
Honestly, the windows that are on here are only on the first 2 floors and they're all boarded up. You could climb and see if there's another way in.
Or you just tell am I waiting out there with Tulip right?
I believe so.
Probably. Okay, so I'll just come back and be like, hey, there's a bunch of boards on the windows, so I'm gonna try to climb the roof and see if there's any way to get in.
Oh, I have an idea. And Lucian walks up and knocks on the door.
Oh. You stole Tulip's idea.
No.
There is no answer, by the way.
Oh, damn it. Yeah. Yes.
Do the feet shuffle around at all? I'm not here, sorry. Do we have ties?
Wait, what?
Plumbers with ties. Never mind, it's a bad game.
You got nothing. Except for the front door.
Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna... Wait, we have a key, don't we?
Yep.
Let's open it.
It was at the Aldern's other house. So yeah, let's keep... We're just, Aldern requested we bring him.
I'm sure you'll come up with a cover story, and we'll just go with it.
Yes, you do have that outrageous bluff check. So. Oh, okay. Lucian, you.
Yeah. So you
roll for key use.
You don't have to roll for anything key wise.
Roll for key.
I got a 16.
The key explodes in your hand, and your hand.
So hold on. Let me bring you over here.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's totally another haunted house.
I really want a cookie. It hasn't worked out so far very well for us.
Do we really need any?
Plus, I don't understand.
Though.
What is my position?
Why do we need positions? We're just, hanging out, having adventures.
Roll initiative.
You mean you're gonna market us whether we want it or not? Okay. Is the door open? Did you open the door?
Lucian opens the door.
Give me 1 second. Just uploading something because I forgot to do it earlier.
I will never regret making my other ability that I have double expertise on being insight, so that I can insight check Tulip all the time.
The door is open. Opens into like a little entryway with another set of double doors.
Okay.
You guys should see something on the screen, right? Yeah.
There's
So
just like
I'm gonna
Like this is the door right here, and you kind of go in, and there's a double door.
So can I open the door just a little bit? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's open?
It does open. It's not open right now.
Okay. So I open it slowly just to,
Yeah. Let me polygon and reveal this.
Hey guys.
It looks like it opens
There's no
into
zombies in here, are there? Because if you're zombies, please go away.
It looks like it opens up into like a dining room area. It from what you can tell, you have dark vision, and I believe so.
Yeah.
You can see some stray matters of dust about, but nothing in particularly.
Do I hear any of the footsteps?
No, you don't actually right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna just move in.
Okay, so go ahead and put yourself in, and I'll reveal the room.
I missed the lighting.
As you enter in, you see Aldern come down.
What?
This, by the way, this map was wrong. This wall is not supposed to be here. So, yeah. As you come in, Aldern's like, why, hello there. Welcome in.
Yeah. And then
I remember you.
Wait,
Yeah,
Lucian
you
draws
know
his weapon.
Yeah, Claudia's she just has her claws out and is like, listen, you're supposed to be dead.
What?
Fighting stance.
Don't relax. Come on. We can have some tea. Ayesha, come on down. Meet my lovely guests. And you see his wife come down.
Holy no
And
way.
she kind of comes down. It's like, why, hello. I've heard so much about you. You must be Lucian, and I'm guessing Claudia is the. He kind of looks back at her husband. He's like, they do not detect his magic.
Wait, does anyone have undead sense or anything?
I'm looking through my spells right now. Oh, I don't have Zone of Truth anymore. Oh wait, I do. Can I choose that I have Zone of Truth today?
You don't have to. You have spells, I think, already memorized. So I think you have that. So sure.
Zone of
Okay.
Truth. I Zone of Truth them.
Okay, so let me. Crap. I have to hold on a second. This is a save of charisma. So they failed the saves, and they feel it come into effect, and they like look at each other like, I guess this is as close as we get, and you see their appearance change.
Wait, what happens? What you cut out when?
Oh, I was saying, as you zoned to truth them, and they both failed. They looked at each other, and one of them said to the other one, "I guess this charade has gone on long enough." And you see two what looks like gangly monstrosities. They don't seem to have any definition of any kind of identifying features.
As they're like talking about how as the charade and stuff, she's like, Claudia's like, maybe you shouldn't have pretended to be dead people.
By the way, everyone go ahead and add initiatives, including Raya. Yep.
Rhea, it's Rhea.
Raya, sorry. I have hard times with names.
No, listen, it's just like my real name. I decided to pick a name that was going to be like Kaylee versus Kylie.
17.2.
Ooh.
It's for people. It's basically in case somebody rolls at the same something that's the same.
Yeah, it's a dex tie modifier.
Can I roll my initiative from my character sheet?
Just click on the initiative.
Wait, before you do though, let me bring your token over here. So if you click on your token, it automatically adds it to the turn order. Like you click your token and then you hit the initiative button, and then it automatically adds it to the sheet.
Where's the initiative button?
If you look at your character sheet.
Oh, in the character sheet. I was looking on after I clicked my character token.
Yeah, click your token, then you go to the character sheet, and there should be one on there.
Look at that. Am I first? Unless, right.
Let's see.
About what? Kids say the funniest things. Yeah.
Listen, I'm not sure why I rolled initiative. I don't even know where I came from. How did I get here?
I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
I just had you on there now because it's easier for instead of having you roll and then having to reorder the turn order and stuff.
This is probably how game developers, they make monster closets. They spawn guys inside before you can see them, and then they walk through the wall. That's how they do it.
So, Claudia, you are up first.
Yeah, I am. Oh.
Let me turn on some battle tunes real quick.
So, I'm going to attack the one that is in front of me.
Okay, go for it. Go up and... Are you going up to them, or...?
Yeah. Or actually, no. Wait, can I throw my daggers from there?
As long as you have more than 5 feet from them, yeah. Yeah. It'll be on your turn, though.
You know what? Yeah, that's what I'll do. In case there's some stupid damage reduction bullshit, because I still have my daggers, don't I?
Yeah. Is this going to work for me, or what's going on? Roll20 is apparently being a bit of an annoyance.
Why?
Oh, it's not letting me play any music on it right now. Oh, well.
Well, I hear the music.
I can hear music.
There.
Oh, I can't hear any music.
It's just really low, but that's also because...
Yeah, it's really low, but... Anyway. That hits.
There it is.
8 damage. Wait.
Hit the dagger button.
Oh.
Do not. Wait.
Wait.
The dagger hit this.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the actual dagger word. 9 damage. And which one were you targeting again?
The one that's directly in front of me.
Okay.
Okay, so for bonus action, can I hit again, or is that it?
Not right now because you only have the one dagger.
No, I have 2 daggers.
Oh, you have 2? Okay, the other one just doesn't. Oh yeah, you're the blink back belt. I'm getting systems mixed up. So yeah.
Okay.
Bonus action throw again. You already rolled. Yeah, I was gonna say you already rolled, so you can just go ahead and yep. This since you don't have, do you have the 2 weapon fighting feat? Because normally if you don't, you can't add your dex to your. It would scroll down.
Feet?
Scroll all the way down. Yeah, it's in that list. Wait, yeah, you don't have that right now, so
what would it? I mean, it was a
I
27.
can do the math myself. I just want to make sure. So you do 4 damage with your second one.
Oh, sucks.
You do more damage with your when you're in melee because of your monk thing. You get to add to both attacks.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Claudia just pulls out 2 daggers from her belt, throws them forward. One of them impales it into the shoulder, the other one into the chest, and then they blink back into her belt. Lucian, you're up.
All right. And I think I'm just looking to see.
Keep in mind, I forgot to tell you before. You do have one of your channel divinities that lets you use it as a bonus action if you wind up needing it. It's basically for if you decide, like once per long rest, you can target an enemy with a bonus action, and all attacks against that target have advantage for you.
Oh, okay. Well then let's do a
Are you doing Shield of Faith?
No, I'm not. I just wanted to read it I made it go.
Okay.
Oh man. Okay, I hate that every button I choose like somehow fucks up Roll20 with top.
Which browser are you using?
Chrome.
Okay. I don't know.
Anyways,
Roll20 can kind of be laggy sometimes, especially today. It seems to be extra laggy. So.
No, it's like literally because I'm holding down a button. It's like, oh, let's freak out. But I'm gonna move 5 foot forwards. I'm gonna hit this guy with a thing. Which weapon do I want to play with today? I guess my greatsword's the best sword, and so I'll do that
because she uses a Mac, so alt key doesn't really help with that.
Yeah. Okay. And then
you just click on where it says your
that misses, unfortunately, though.
Oh, okay.
But you do have 2 attacks, so if you want to make a second one.
Yeah, I'll try.
Is that what you're doing?
Lucian, you're swinging your greatsword, and you forgot to account for the fact that you're indoors, and so when you're swinging, you swing it upward, and it actually scrapes against the ceiling a little bit, and you miss. And the second time when you're pulling it up, your leg gets caught on the chair leg of the table you're nearby.
Oh, I see. We're going back to like old school season 1 Lucian.
Season 1 Tulip, go. Say something derogatory about their mothers. Go ahead and click it. I believe it should show up whatever it needs to. Oh, the Beguiling Presence one? Okay. As an action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to cause creatures within 30 feet of you to make a wisdom saving throw. Creatures that fail are charmed by you or frightened by you. Okay. Wisdom. Are you doing frightened or charmed? No, it is. Okay, I just had to toggle something real quick. So wisdom saves. They since it rolls twice for some reason, they both fail. So they cannot move. Their speed is reduced to 0, and they are stuck in place.
Ooh.
So you have an action, a bonus action, and a movement. Martial classes get multiple attacks, but you never can really do 2 spells unless you use the meta magic one that lets you quicken one. Yep. So Raya, You've been trying to gather information since you've been in Magnamar about any leads towards the name you heard of in the night that you had issues with. During your escape, you heard the name Mockmurian mentioned. You've been tracing any kind of sign of anything that might be leading towards finding information about this individual, but your leads have gone dry here in the city of Magnamar. The closest thing you found is there seems to be some underground organization. You're not sure if it may be thieves, murderers, or worse, but they seem to be working with the same manner that not the same manner, the same interests as him. You've heard words of these brothers of seven looking for a half-elf woman with a map, and you've traced some of them to this townhouse. And just moments ago, you actually saw a group of different people entering the house. They're relatively new additions. You haven't seen them around town so far. But as they enter and they start doing whatever they are inside, you actually see two people dressed rather plainly. For this, I'm just using the tokens I'm going to be using. But they look rather plainly dressed, something that would not stick out in a sore thumb, and they just kind of make their way into the house. Now, whether you do anything or not is up to you. But you do know that they looked like they were waiting for something, and when the other people entered, they waited a couple seconds and then entered.
They didn't see me, did they?
They did not. You don't really. I imagine you're not making it obvious that you're there. So
no, I'm probably hiding somewhere.
Yeah. So you could be hiding, or you're just shy around the corner that you don't draw notice.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see what goes on because did they leave the front door open? Can I see what's going on?
They did leave the front door open, and when they go through the door, you actually see their appearances shimmer and turn into more monstrous forms.
Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna move closer, but not alert them. I'm not gonna burst the door yet because I'm curious about what's going on, but I don't want to, give away my position.
No worries. I'm not gonna have you roll stealth for now because your passive stealth is gonna beat their passive perception. So since they're not actively looking for you, they're not gonna notice you unless they have reason to. So stalkers go. One of them can't go anywhere because he's shaking in his boots. The other one's gonna feebly try to swipe at Lucian. Let's see. They get to make 2 attacks. Let's see. The 21 would hit for. Okay, apparently didn't want to roll damage there. Yeah, I know. Gonna deduct it for her. I'll fill her in. So she takes 5 damage from this long arm just wailing into his chest. From behind you, Claudia and Tulip, you do see 2 identical ones to these enter. Which, by the way, go ahead and roll me a knowledge. By the way, knowledge history. You don't know much about them, but you do remember seeing descriptions of these creatures. They are known as faceless stalkers.
Whoa, I rolled a 16.
Yeah, but this isn't your turn, so it doesn't count for you. Although I will have you both roll me perceptions. Okay, so you are able to notice them as they enter, so they don't get a surprise attack.
Okay.
Which they won't get an extra 3d6 on their hit. So But there's going to be one on you, Claudia, and one on you, Tulip.
All right.
Let me see. Hold on.
Remember, it's Lucian's plan now.
So
It's his. Yeah.
So they both hit you,
Hit me?
and one on you. Well, this is their first attacks. So one of them both hit you. Actually, before I roll for damage, let me just go ahead and see if you're going to take more attacks. Oops. So there's 2 hits onto Tulip and 1 hit onto Claudia.
Okay.
So for Claudia, you take 11 damage as from behind this thing reaches through the doorway, and it's just giant, long, claw-like arm just reaches back towards you and tries to grab you, but manages to instead just rip some fur and hair out as it draws blood.
Wait, which one hit me? The one that's
next
there?
to you, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And for Tulip, you take 20 damage.
Oh shit!
As this thing, it like lifts you up by the hair and then like slams you down from the top of your head.
Claudia's like, Tulip, calm down.
And then Claudia, you're up.
All right. So
you now have options for sneak attack on 3 different individuals.
Yeah, on this one right here.
Anyone that has an ally adjacent to them is considered sneak attackable.
What about the one that's in front of me?
Yeah, because Tulip's right next to you, and
okay.
So she's right next to it.
So I'm gonna do my melee as soon as my character sheet comes up.
It's a bad day for Roll20. It's like going extra slow today.
So unarmed.
That's a miss.
And then we're gonna do for bonus. I'm gonna use.
Well, you have 2 attacks as a. Oh no, you're not a level 5 monk yet.
I have to be level 5.
Yeah, sorry.
So for my bonus, I'm gonna use a key point and do flurry of blows.
So then you get 2 attacks. That's what it was. Yeah.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh yeah, that hits. Yep. So as you turn around, you just whip your hand, and you just instead of like backhanding it, you turn your hand at the last second, and your claws extend, and you just leave these big gash across its face.
He's still up, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna do another one.
That hits.
6.
For another 6 damage as you just let loose another slash across the torso. This thing, it's like it has like the flesh of like something that is like semi-amphibious. So it's like slimy, but also like smooth as your fingers just glide across it when you dig into its skin.
Yeah.
To refresh you for Lucian, you had gotten hit last round for I think 5 damage as the thing just wailed into you.
Okay, thank you.
I already deducted it for you.
Let me make sure I mark that on my thing.
I already put it on your token and everything, so
Sorry.
I just wanted to let you know that I did that.
Did you mark that on my guy or?
I did.
Holy fuck! Roll20 is being such a butt.
Yeah, it is. My character sheet was taken a
Y'all's
while.
there, or did it break, or what happened?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, there you are. Okay, sorry. It's weird.
Okay.
Like, is Mercury in retrograde? What the fuck is that? Did you mark my 67 or my 5-point loss?
I did.
Yes, thank you. All right. Well, I'm gonna. So, which one of these guys has been hit the least? Are they all kind of?
This one next to you has
healthy?
been. The one next to you hasn't been hit, and the one behind Tulip hasn't been hit. The other two have taken moderate damage.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Hold Person on the one behind Tulip because I gotta.
Okay, go ahead and click the button. Like
Okay.
on a spell, you can click the spell and it should pop up all the information.
So I cast that at level 2, or can I cast that at a high?
You can if you don't want to use a spell slot, but I don't think it. If you do it, I think you can hold multiple people.
Oh, okay.
Let me see, Lucy. Hold person at higher levels. When you cast a spell using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, you can target an additional human. So 1st level versus 2nd level.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a? Oh, it is a 2nd level. Yeah, it is a 2nd level spell, so that's what you cast it at. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, they have to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration.
Yeah.
On each of its turns, it can make another Wisdom saving throw. Only the first one. What is your spell DC? It is 15. It just makes it.
Oh, so it beat it?
Yeah, it just beat it. As you see, that's like body starting to tense up, and it just pushes off of the energy that is coiling around it.
Oh, boo.
I know today's not a good Lucian day so far.
Fuck! Well, can I at least hit the other guy with my sword?
Unfortunately, that's an action to cast that spell. You could do like a bonus action to make like a single punch against it if you like.
Yeah, I'm angry. I'm just gonna bonus action punch.
So go ahead and roll a d20.
Melee.
It'll be a d20 plus 4. Nope. Unfortunately, you hit it, and you hit it, but it doesn't seem to do anything to it. Today is not Lucian's day. Tulip, you're up. You're surrounded.
I know, and Claudia cute. And I said, I know, and Claudia's looking at her like, what the fuck, man?
Let's see. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on the point you choose within range. So let's see. You could only be like, if you target it here, you could get these two. But anywhere you could target back here is going to get you guys. The ones behind you? It'll hit you guys, though, too. Unfortunately, not the way you're positioned and everything. Okay, so you can target it just far enough to where they have to roll wisdom saving throws. What's your save DC? Okay, so they both fail. So each turn, they have to roll to determine what they can do. I'm actually gonna put a token on them, so give me a second.
Nope.
That's me. It's my color.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, they're both confused. They're holding their heads in agony.
They're like,
I don't know how to erase it though. That's
you have to like do like the select it with a box thing and delete it.
Okay, well, I'll figure it out. Okay.
The sound of fighting inside has escalated highly, and it is now very loud. Yes, it also sounds like there's a small child in there screaming.
Great. So I will. Can I see in from where I'm at? Like, did I?
You'd have to move up probably 1 to be able to see into it.
Can I see into what's going on now?
Yeah. It gets a little bit obscured once you get past this area because there's just so many bodies in the way. But yeah, you see 2 of these weird creatures attacking what looks like a gnome woman and a catfolk.
Okay, that simply will not do. So am I immune to my own spells?
Depends on what spell.
Shatter?
No, you are not. I don't believe you're immune to that one.
Can I move far enough away and still only hit these 2 that are closest to me?
Let me see. I'm just going to click shatter for you on your screen so I can read it. No, it doesn't let me read it that way. Let's see. Where is it again? Some of them don't do it if it's a damage roll. Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to actually move your character sheet around a little bit, so I had to click on your spell so I could read it. Okay, 10-foot radius. Yeah, you could sorry. You can move back to like right here. And if you hit, it would... Nope, you have to move back 1 more. But you could still see in there to do it from here. And then you could hit it. You could hit both of them without hitting anyone else.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm still a little new to Roll20. If I click on Shatter from my character sheet, I can cast at different levels. Does it get more hit dice per level I cast it at?
Sometimes. Let me check this one. I'm unfamiliar. This is a newer system for me to DM too, so bear with me as well. Let's see. Higher levels. Each spell level higher does an extra D8 of damage.
And
it does 3d8 currently.
So it looks like I can cast it up, to like level
as high level as you want. Like as whatever spell level you have, anyway. You can't say cast it at 7th level if you don't have 7th level spells.
I actually don't know what my highest level is.
It should be on your character sheet. Character sheet.
Because its drop down lets me pick up to spell level 9, which I know is wrong.
You have up to 4th level. You have 1 4th level spell.
Okay.
And then,
but I can cast it as a 4th level spell, but it uses that 4th level spell slot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. They're polymorph with a 4th level spell. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually going to cast it as a 4th level spell because these things look nasty. I mean, can I figure out what they are? Like, do I know what they are?
Yeah. Roll me a history check. Sorry, 1 second. 12. Nah, you know that they're called faceless stalkers because you've heard the name around. But you don't really know more than that right now.
Okay, they sound bad. They're gonna die.
I mean, but I do need to make the saves for them.
They don't have faces, so.
Yeah, they both fail. And they take, let's see, 15 damage each. So from the rest of you all just hear the sound of it sounds like almost like a crack in the air, almost thunderous in a way, and you just see this like pulse of vibration hit from behind these creatures as they take a sizable amount of damage.
Can I actually... We can't see anything, though, right?
No. Well, you can't see her right now because she's too far away, but...
Okay. That's what I meant. Was like, we can't see who the caster is other than...
Okay, so I have to make 2 wisdom saves for each of those ones that are are afraid of you and are confused by you.
They're just, not having.
Okay, so the one to the north after this turn is not going to be confused any longer. I mean, this turn he's still going to be, but next turn he won't be. But they're both still paralyzed. Yes. Let's see. What do they do? It's. Got it. I have to scroll up to look at confusion again. Okay, so they roll a d10 for both of them. So a 9 and a 5. So the one next to Lucian can act normally. The other one doesn't move or take any actions. So one of them's just on lockdown. The other one is going to try to swipe at Lucian with a couple attacks. One does get through. As it slams you for another 9 damage, Lucian.
Motherfuck.
And then the 2 behind, one of them's going to keep on Claudia. One of them's going to smack Tulip and then head out the door to see what the fuck tried to hit them. So those ones both hit Claudia.
Oh,
well, one of the confused one completely can't act or anything. The other one was able to act normally, but was able to hit.
So rude. Attacking me.
Yeah, so... So, Claudia, you take another 17 damage.
Ew. He's picking on me.
And then Tulip, they're going to strike out at you for a 21 to hit. So
Oh, I thought that was damage. I was like, damn.
They do 11 damage to you. The other faceless stalker comes out and sees you, Rhea, and is going to use the rest of its movement to come up to you and use its second attack.
Unbelievable.
And miss terribly. Its ears look like it's like still reeling from the sound of that shatter spell. So as it reaches up to swipe at you, it's just like you can see its head vibrate again for a second, and it just swipes up above you. Claudia.
Okay. So is that one still in front of me?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so
it's still sneak attackable, by the way, so make sure to click that box.
Yeah.
I mean, before you click anything else.
I didn't do that last time.
Yeah, so do it this time. I just realized that too. So yeah, that one hits as you just reach out and punch at it for a total of 13 damage. It's wavering on its feet. It looks like it's barely still standing.
Okay. I'm gonna do Flurry of Blows again.
Okay, go for it.
Give me a sec. I just gotta make sure that do that. And then
yeah, another hit. And you finish it.
Whoa!
This time your claws actually sink into...
I guess I should have just attacked it normally because I took a bonus.
Well, you can still move and use your third attack onto another target.
Oh,
it's not like Pathfinder. You can actually move and attack and...
Okay, so then can I move over here and attack this one?
Let me see. Yeah, you have enough movement. You're a monk. Yes, of course you have plenty of movement.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you run out, you see this creature attacking. Right, you go ahead and describe what your character looks like.
A taller than like average looking half elf in with an eye patch and red hair, with a lute in her arms.
Yep.
She's got pale skin. I'm really bad at this.
Yeah,
It's
no
okay.
worries.
No, I was just thinking, I'm like, oh, it's another bard that Claudia's meeting.
Yep. Yeah, she also has a rapier on her side, and this thing looks like it was trying to focus on her and missed terribly, and so she
And
looks
then
rather
Claudia
untouched.
just comes up and is like,
Yeah. Just coming out fist first. Yeah.
wait, was
are
that
you
actually
okay?
a snake?
Did you, yeah, you rolled another attack. So yeah, that hits because there's an ally in combat.
Claudia is just like, what's up?
Hello, are you all right?
I'm okay.
Meanwhile, Lucian.
Lucian and Cass. Wait, can I do a level 2? The levels 2 on this one. Level 3. I want to target all 3 of these creatures so that they can't do shit.
Okay, so Bane is a 3rd level spell, but why? Oh, because it's listing it as a different. Oh, okay, Bane is a 1st level spell for paladins. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm casting a level 3 because I want to target all 3.
Well, you don't have level 3 spells.
Oh,
it targets 3. It targets 3 creatures at level 1 though. I think so.
Okay, that's all right. Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
why it
they
says
have to
3.
do
'cause yeah, you only have up to 2nd level spells as a paladin right now. So
yeah.
so they all have to roll charisma checks.
I can't imagine that doppelgangers would be very Oh, they kind of are. Damn
Well,
it.
one of them passed, but the other 2 failed. So let's see. It would have been 1. So the one here that's all locked down is the one that passed, ironically. So the one next to you and the one out there with Claudia and Rhea now have to take a minus a d4 from whatever they roll.
Yeah. Now, can I also punch this guy as a bonus action?
Yeah, I'll let you use a bonus action to punch.
Thanks.
So it's just an d20 plus 4 because you're not trained in fisticuffs.
Only I'm trained in fisticuffs.
I'm just angry because my rolls.
Yeah. Keep in mind, you have that channel divinity where you can target somebody and then you can roll advantage against them the entire time. Unfortunately,
yeah, I know, but it's like it's pointless to do that right now because I've been rolling.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just letting you know. Yeah, unfortunately, this
just girly punches. He just sits like he finishes casting a spell.
I just imagine Claudia later taking him aside and being like, "This is how you punch people."
Yeah, can we do some melee training? Jesus Christ.
We're
gonna need a montage. Tulip, there's nothing around you anymore. Well, there's stuff around you, but there's not adjacent to you anymore. Yeah, there's actually you can actually see chunks of her hair have been ripped out and everything. Tulip's been hurt more in this fight than she's been in a long time.
Hey, but I killed that guy, so I didn't leave you alone with, some guy. Poor Claudia being like to Rhea being like, that's the one that's doing bad right now.
You have a child inside.
She's a gnome.
You can hear it. You can kind of see another person out there with Claudia fighting that thing. But
what? I can talk to strangers if I want. Nah.
Lucy yells, "Clark, I cast. It's one of my spells. It's worked."
Cool, Lucian. Thanks.
That guy will suck a little now.
Okay. Maybe we need to work on your punches, though.
This one and this one suck now.
Ironically, the one that you have locked down is fine.
Which one? Is it mine too?
Yeah. I'm keeping track of all that, so you're good.
Oh, okay.
On the darkness.
Okay, go for it. I mean, he knows it from you. The elf's behind you. Well, hold on. You're casting at 3rd level? Because it's 3, I think, for 1st level. Let me check. So you do 3, 4, 5 darts. Yes. So 2 more. Nice. It's yep. As you launch your magic missiles, they all just kind of spin around the room to get around all the angles and stuff, and all the other people in the room, and just pelt this guy right in the face. He's still up, but his confusion is even more pronounced now.
Yeah.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
So Rhea had heard. Rhea had heard like someone getting hurt inside, and she thinks that there's a child inside, and so she's like, "Oh my god, I need to go save this child." And so she looks at Claudia, and she's like, "Have you got this one?" And then attempts to like bound over this guy in front of her, like a somersault or some shit, to get into the doorway.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me an acrobatics to see if you can get through without provoking any attacks. Yeah. Okay, so you beat his AC with the acrobatics. So as it's like looking like it's getting ready to swipe at you again, you just use its arms as a springboard, and you just grab it by its forearm and leap yourself over it with a flourishy flip, and take off running towards the direction of what you think is a crying child. This is going to go because dead body. You have a total of 30 movement, so that would have taken 10 feet of movement because you're going through the enemy essentially. So that'd be 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get up to there.
Okay. Can I do anything else?
Yeah, you still have an action and a bonus action depending on what you want to do.
It's not coming in there to kill you. Would you stop?
You need to calm down, child. All right. She cuts her off and immediately casts Cure Wounds. She plays a gentle melody on her lute.
Oh, you're using it from your lute's magic spell?
And that's just flavor.
Okay. Well, I'm asking because your lute actually has one use of Cure Wounds on its own.
Oh, that's cool.
Is that like a per day thing or something?
What level is the one on my lute cast at?
Just at 1st level.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use the one off the lute then.
Yeah, so go ahead and just click the Cure Wounds button on your spell list. Should heal up fine. Yep. As it, Tulip, you see this rather large and tall elf woman reaching down to touch you, and as she puts her hands on you, you feel revitalized and you heal for 12 hit points.
Oh, you're quite small. I was mistaken. I'm sorry. Excuse me, I am not huge.
And
Wait,
Claudia
wait,
is like,
that's
you're
fair.
just small.
is
Claudia yells
Rhea
aside.
is Rhea more tall than Lucian, or is she the who's
I don't know what are your guys'
Rhea,
heights?
Rhea is 6 feet
perception
tall.
check? Who's taller? I don't know how tall Lucian.
Yeah.
Well,
She's 6 feet tall.
roleplay.
Yeah.
What's Lucian's height?
I want to roll for it. I don't know fucking how tall he is. I'm bad. I'm a bad.
Rhea's
bad
pretty skinny though, so
Yeah, I know, but Lucian's a fragile little bird, so he could very easily get his ego
Feelings hurt.
checked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he's
from
also
being-
surrounded by small people because Claudia is 5
You're
foot.
actually the same height because I just looked at your old Pathfinder sheet and you were also 6 foot.
oh man.
Oh, that's great. Okay, well, Lucian's going on his tiptoes a little bit, like puffing his chest, like
No.
I get that a
You're
lot.
meta-
Someone wants to marry me.
metagaming.
Okay, so this one is still completely locked down by confusion and frightened. It is unable to move or act.
It's not my turn yet.
Yeah, the
Whose
one
turn is
against
it?
Claudia is going to make a couple attacks.
It's their turn right now.
Yeah.
It's not my
One
turn.
hits, but it might go down. Oh, it only goes down by one, so it does still hit.
What was it?
It was 21, and with the Bane, it only reduced it by one.
man.
If it had gotten a 4 on that, it would have missed you.
Yeah. I guess.
So you take another 8 damage. And then the other one's going to try to swipe at Lucian. And flail feebly against your mighty armor.
Haha.
And then it's Claudia's turn.
And it's my turn. This guy's still up, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta take the sneak attack off, sadly.
So sad.
So
What are you going to do with you and your 500 attacks? That hits. For 7.
He still didn't fix the thing where it's technically slashing damage.
It's whatever. I'll remember.
Okay.
I think you can choose either or anyway, so.
Yeah, you can choose either or. Anyway, so she's gonna
it's still teetering.
Yeah, so she's gonna swipe him again, just like with the bonus action. Nope, not flurry of blows.
Okay. That hits again
Jeez,
for a total of 4 damage.
I'm rolling so good today.
I'm really glad that she's equally killing it as much as Lucian's sucking at it.
Not killing it.
Not
by the way,
killing it.
for Rhea, I forgot to mention, you have stuff you can do as bonus action too. If you ever want to, you can use inspiration to let people roll an extra die on top of their attack rolls or saves.
Oh, that's the thing I can do on top of my regular attack, like healing.
When you use Cure Wounds, that's considered one action. That means you also have a bonus action, so you can use it to do Inspire.
Is that every round?
Yeah. Well, you have 5 uses per short rest. And then you also have stuff like if you want to attack with your turn, you can also use your bonus action to cast Healing Word, which is a smaller heal, but it heals at up to 30 feet away.
And I can do that on my bonus action?
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'll remind people as we go through each turns and stuff sometimes, like, hey, remember you can do this if you want to, because I'm learning the system anyway myself, and I know a lot of other people here are new to the system too, so. Depends on your spell. Some of them, yes.
I would have added a healing word to my my acrobatics flip as I like played my lute when I landed and gave Claudia a little bit of juice.
Yeah. Well, the unfortunate part about that is, if you cast a spell with an action or a bonus action, you can only cast a cantrip. Like, say if you use a spell for a bonus action, then you can only cast a cantrip or attack with your action. But if you cast an action, but if you cast a spell as an action, you can't use a bonus action spell. That's like that's the part where it gets a little complicated with spells.
She did an acrobatic flip to get over to Tulip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Claudia's just like, oh my god.
She's pretty acrobatic.
No,
Yeah,
I'm okay. Claudia's okay because now she's just gonna have a crush on her.
Didn't that happen last time we got a new person when Elijah joined? Like, he can do this and he can do this. He's trying to replace both of you.
You do notice.
Yeah, that's true.
You might notice that Rhea's extra charming for some reason, and you're not quite sure why.
Oh,
she just
in my description.
Yeah. It's a bard thing. They have just like a force of presence that just makes them instantly likable.
And Lucian.
Yeah, you're all charisma-based people except for Claudia, which is wisdom-based. You guys are crazy.
Yeah, I got like +1 on charisma.
Although Rhea still has everyone else beat because she has a 20 in charisma.
Wait.
Oh yeah, you do, huh?
What do I have?
I mean,
they love you enough to forgive you for all those weird things you say to them.
or that time that you kept trying to lie to Claudia, but she kept insight checking you.
So anyway, Lucian, you're up.
Yeah.
Did you hear me, Kit?
I'm trying to go. There, finally. I hit the goddamn thing with the sword. Jeez.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, the map just got bigger.
I just revealed it because it was bugging me on my side for the floor you're on. So yeah, go ahead and click the underneath the 23. Just hit the greatsword. Yep. So yeah, this time your greatsword connects and it does some serious damage as it just drives in, and as you pull it out, you can see exposed bone from where you hit.
Hey, wait, and you did all the Bane stuff with their last rolls, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool.
The ones that tried to hit you were so far of a miss that it didn't really matter. And for Claudia, it didn't roll quite bad enough.
Yeah, nice. All right, huzzah.
And you still have another attack, by the way.
Well, then I'm going to fuck this guy up as well. 5 foot over and hit this guy.
Do it.
There we go. There they are.
Yep. You just let your blade carry you through the swing. As you hit the one, you just travel forward, and as you slice, you just continue to slice into this one. She has 2 attacks because she's a paladin.
Yeah.
Most martial classes get multiple attacks at the 5th level. As opposed to like Pathfinder, where you can't like move and then have a full attack. You could just once you get 2 attacks, you can just make 2 attacks whenever you want. So you can hit somebody, then you can move and hit somebody again, then move away again. And then as long as you don't leave an enemy's threatened area, you don't provoke. So you can literally walk around in a circle around an enemy. And as long as you don't leave their area, they don't provoke. So nice solid turn for Lucian.
Yeah, Lucian, I'm imagining that Lucian has now realizes that he has to perform it for somebody new, and so he finally is like, okay, well, can't dick around. Now that I'm more... Oh, I didn't see you there, he says, as he kills. Yeah, he does that after he made makes his moves when he tries to be Rico Suave.
Tulip, what you gonna do when the faceless stalkers go wild on you?
My name is Raya. No, I'm saying it wrong.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Claudia's out there being like, what the fuck, Tila?
Sorry, I'm laughing. For a second.
Wait, what happened? I missed it. My stupid internet is stupid.
Sophie was just making me laugh, and I was having a hard time answering her.
No, I just missed the very last. There we go. That's
She
it.
begins to play her lute, but it's not my turn yet, but I'll finish that then.
Oh no, I knew it. Is that the actual name, Richard?
No.
Why don't we talk about that after we've battled demon spawn?
Are you using 4 charges? Okay, so do 4d4 plus 4. You can just go and type that instead of having to click the button if you want. Nice. Which one are you hitting? Yeah.
There's just roll.
Stumbles. Rhea.
I am assuming that I heard Claudia get hit.
Yes. You're right in that position where you can actually see everyone fairly well.
Excellent. Oh no, we lost Sophie? That's easy. She looks to Tulip really quick and says, "We'll talk about this later." And then she turns towards Claudia and casts and then starts to play her lute again, but this time it's just for flavor.
Wait, you're doing to do healing word, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so do that. It's a different amount of healing, which honestly turned out higher. So 1 healing, 7 healing. I think because you cast it at a higher level, right?
Yeah, I cast it at 2nd level, but I thought that I would get 2d4 for that.
You do. It's because it shows the higher level above the normal one. So your one of your d4s was a 1, and then the other d4 was a 2, and then it adds +5 from your charisma.
Isn't that 8?
Yes. So Claudia heals for 8 as you just strum your lute, and you can just feel good vibrations, Claudia.
Yeah. How much?
Oh, I see. They're together.
8.
Okay.
How much?
8.
8?
Yes.
And can I use my bonus action to also inspire Claudia as well?
Well, that was an action to healing word, but you can use your or that's a bonus action to do healing word, but you can use an action to inspire.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's do that then. And
Yep.
she plays her lute in a slightly different tune, and
And now you feel
become
invigorated.
inspired.
Yep. So you have a actually I have to look up real quick what your inspiration die is at this level.
Oh, I forgot that it scales.
Yeah, at highest levels you get to add a D12 and it's nice. Let's see, Bard. Bardic Inspiration. At 5th level, it becomes a D8. So yeah, you have a D8 to add to whatever. Although before you get to act, the Faceless Stalkers get to go. Let's see.
Bring it.
Let's see what the confused one, if he can do anything. 2.
Did Claudia get her 8 hit points?
Yeah.
Did you add it already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you were pretty low then.
Yeah. So the one that's confused is locked down still. Gonna roll the wisdom saves to see if they snap out of it. They do not. The other one's gonna try to get out of frightened. It does not. Okay, so there's gonna be 2 attacks on Claudia. One would hit, but let me roll the Bane. So it misses. So yeah, as it's going to swipe in, it's about to hit you. This like weird radiant pulse looks like it's almost like a little controlled burst right at its forearm, and it kind of sends the arm going backwards. The other one's going to attack Lucian. So one will hit no matter what, even with Bane, but the other one might miss if it gets good enough on Bane, which it does. So let's see. You take 11 damage, Lucian.
Fuck.
As this thing just wails in against you, it's like denting your armor at this point. You're gonna have to get that banged out, Claudia.
Haha, that's what she said.
Well, I'm gonna attack this guy.
That hits.
And I add a what?
You don't have to add anything. You can choose to use it whenever you like. Basically, until you guys take a short rest, you have inspiration die. So if you want to use it to add to your attack before I had to tell you if it hits or not, you could be like, okay, I want to add inspiration. Then you would roll a d8 and you would add that to your attack or your save or whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, as you hit it with that one, your claws actually dig into its skull and you can actually see little bits of its brain begin to ooze out and it falls down limp.
Is it dead?
Yes.
Okay. Can I get over to where Lucian is and attack that thing?
Let's see. How many points do you have of key points left?
2.
Okay. Yeah, you can get over there.
Over here?
Yeah.
Oh, that one's still up. I thought.
Yep, both of them are still up.
Okay, so I'm gonna I guess flurry of blows it.
Yep.
Right? Because I just have to have 1 key point, right?
You have to spend a key point each time you use flurry. So.
No, I know, but I meant like yeah, okay. Never mind. I had to bring my sheet up.
And you get sneak attack for these ones, remember?
Yes. Yes.
You multi-classes motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
That hits. Man, you've been rolling baller. With all these 19s and shit.
Wow.
14
That
damage.
one hits and you still get one more hit.
Oh yeah.
Because flurry lets you add another 2 attacks. You've been rolling really high.
Look
Yeah,
at that.
as you finish this one, it's like torso crumples in where it as you kind of break some ribs. Turn order dropped. Hold on.
Like, oh, Claudia just gives a thumbs up to Tulip.
Lucian, the Yep.
Yep. That's how I do.
Wow.
That's how I be.
Lucian, the only one that's left is the one that's been locked down by Tulip forever.
Easy peasy, hopefully. Now that I've said that. There we go.
Yep, still hits. Yep, as you just rip this one's head off cleanly with like the bastard sword just cuts in, and since it's magical, it's so sharp it just goes through with almost no resistance.
What's my fucking god's name again? Iomade?
Iomade.
Lucian kind of like looks up to Iomade and like kisses 2 fingers and like lifts him up to the sky. You know that movement? He's like,
oh, that frat boy, like,
yeah, he's just like, yeah.
Claudia's just
there we go.
Like, she means Claudia interrupts. Claudia interrupts her and just like, she means, do you want to like come hang out with us and solve mysteries? Or she could just come and hang out with us and solve mysteries with us. Either way.
We are currently on a quest for the great. She's just.
Wait, what do you want to quest for? That cut out.
Oh, I forget right now, but it's very important. We just solved some.
Yeah, we went into a haunted house and
my
killed
soul got.
Well, you clearly look like you have some adventures left in you. I shall accompany you. If you'll have me.
Yep. Of course.
It looks like you could use the help. Oh, it's quite impressive.
It's not a choice you make. I love how. Sure. I love how Claudia is like the one that always calls her out on her bullshit.
Well, that's because Lucian's too polite to do it, remember?
Yeah, and Claudia has no such things.
Lucian doesn't quite know what's going on.
Okay, so the stairs that are in front of us, those are stairs, right?
Yes.
That's going up?
Yes. Again, this map isn't completely accurate. There's only one stair going up. There's not a one going down.
Okay, so there's just one going up. Okay, so I'm going to go into the room right next to me and investigate.
I'll save you some trouble as you examine the first floor. It seems to be a lot of stuff that is still in here, which mostly amount to like books of different types of like trade deals and the like, and a lot of paperwork. It's all been kind of overturned and thrown about.
Yeah. Okay. What's upstairs then?
I'll just go ahead and reveal the second floor.
Claudia's just like, all this stuff is boring. Bye. Yep.
So
wait, perception check to see if there's anything valuable there at all. Is there nothing?
Roll perception.
All right, let me open up my thing again.
Sure.
But I'm looking. Perception.
It should be alphabetical.
Yeah, it is. I'm just tired.
It's all good. So as you look around this floor, the most you really find is you find about 10 copper pieces, so a silver.
I will pocket them.
Yeah.
It's like kind of scattered about on the ground. You would occasionally see something shiny and think, "Oh, a clue," and then it turns out to be a little coin.
But remember, Lucia's the one that doesn't know how to handle money, so he's always poor.
Yeah, every penny.
For Claudia, when you go up to the second floor, you should be able to see it now.
Oh, okay.
Is that the down here?
Will you drag me over here? Thank you.
This one has upturned and thrashed paintings and portraits thrown about, and as you get to the room to the north on the map of it,
wow.
it seems to be everything they've gathered from the room, the house, they've kind of just thrown into piles in this room. It's a lot of meaningless garbage, a lot of it. There's some piles that are mixed with rotting meat and paperwork and old wood, and then like clothing, all just kind of, it looks like everything whatever they were searching for, they couldn't find in here. And they just kind of, everything they looked through, they threw in here so they didn't have to worry about it later.
Okay, so what about the room with the bed? Do I have to roll something for that?
That is not supposed to be a bed, I don't think. No. Yeah, because that's supposed to be a washroom.
Oh, okay.
Is it like a tub?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a tub. I think, because the map, I had to find a map that worked better than the one that was in the book. Because the one that was in the book was so, like, it had a bunch of writing all over it, so I couldn't use it and have it not be spoiled for a bunch of stuff for you guys.
Yeah. Okay, so is the room next to the washroom empty?
Yeah, it looks like it was a closet.
Okay.
And everything was in it was been torn out.
What about the room I'm in? There's just pictures and that's it.
Pictures and a fireplace mantle that it's not like, it's like the built-in brick of the fireplace that started at the bottom.
Well, this sucks. There's nothing in here.
Yeah, and then there's the third floor that you haven't looked at. I'll go and reveal
there's
that.
a third floor. Okay.
Yeah.
Ray is looking around for clues about was it the Brotherhood of the Seven?
Yep.
Do I
All right.
notice anything as I scavenge these rooms behind Claudia?
Yeah, so are you like accompanying Claudia up the stairs and everything?
I'm kind of just like, I'm lagging behind, but I'm like poking around the rooms.
Yeah. No worries. Yeah, so as the two of you go up as the two of you go up to the third floor. Huh?
I said Lucian wants to go.
Should I roll investigation to investigate this room? Or perception?
Perception, unless you're examining something in particular.
Okay.
Should I make a perception check too?
Yes.
Anything like clues or anything?
Yeah, so looking throughout this floor, it looks like more of the same, where a lot of things have been like tossed and turned. It's when you get into the southern room that things it looks like it's very, like, it was at once a very elaborate and lavish bedroom that's been torn apart. Claudia, you're the one that notices it. There are two lions on the sides of this area over here.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the fireplace mantle. There are two roaring lion heads on either end, and you realize that these are the same heads that are on the key that let you into this house, the one that you found on Aldern's body.
Does it look like they move or anything?
Roll an investigation check. Since you're both up there, if you both want to make it.
I'm opening my character sheet.
Okay. So as you both take a side and examine the heads, Again, it is Claudia that realizes it first. There is, in the left head, there is a secret compartment with a tiny keyhole in the back of the lion's throat.
Okay. Should be like, Lucian, give me your key.
Lucian says, "What? I'm down."
Come upstairs.
What? Sorry, no, he comes upstairs.
And she's like, give me your key, man. Just read down there. Okay, so does Lucian give her the key?
Yeah, he gives her
Okay.
the key.
Okay, so she puts it in the keyhole.
And he's gonna perception check to see if he sees anything in the room.
After she points it out, it becomes evident, and you're like, oh. I mean...
I don't see anything here, Claudia. I'm not sure. I'm a pretty good investigator.
Yeah. And then while he's watching her, she puts the key in the lion's head and turns it.
Yeah. As you do, the mouth opens up and kind of drops suddenly, and there's inside is a small wooden case. Opening it up, it looks like a lot of legal papers. There's the title to the townhouse here, as well as the deed to the Foxglove Manor. The deed indicates the Foxglove family only financed the first 2/3 of the manor's construction. The remainder was financed by a group called the Brothers of the Seven.
What?
The deed also bears an unusual clause near the end that indicates that after 100 years, the ownership of the Foxglove Manor and the lands within a mile under and around and below revert to the brothers.
Oh.
In addition, there is a case with a thin ledger. The majority of the entries are mundane, but near the end, you see several dozen entries over the past 3 months or so, labeled as Ayesha's trip to Absalom. Each one indicating Foxglove was paying someone referred to as B7 200 gold a week for her trip. Dropping off the payment every oath day at midnight at a place called the Seven Sawmill. Lucian, you know the Seven Sawmill. This is one of your land holdings your family owned. It is again exactly what it sounds like. It is a sawmill, but you know that it is one of the many holdings your family has.
No, one of the what? Sorry, guys, my internet's so bad I can barely hear what's going on.
It's okay. We'll probably call it early anyway because I have to work early tomorrow. Okay. I wanted to just get to a point where we could introduce Rhea, and I am going to show you this. This is the deed to the Foxglove Manor.
Do we have the Fox? Is this ours now?
I mean, technically, you have the deed to this place and Foxglove Manor, which is the haunted mansion that's no longer haunted.
Oh, fuck yeah!
It's mine now. I guess we're just gonna live here.
So technically, you have 2 houses now. You just have to find someone to forge something that says that you own them instead of Aldern.
Shit. Does anyone have any foraging skills?
Oh,
that's true. Here you go.
Hey, is that gonna stay in the the handout tab?
Yeah,
because I want to read it later.
Yep.
So as you examine that and you piece together, you're starting to piece some things together. The Brothers of the Seven, Rhea. Speaking of Rhea, as she kind of sees the names and everything and something she's been looking for, do you all relate to her? What's been going on your end?
Yeah, Claudia would.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of talking going on, but Ray, what you generally pick up is what's been going on is they came from the town of Sandpoint when there had been a rash of sudden murders that all had The body's ripped apart in different ways, and with a 7-pointed star dragged and cut across into their chest. You know this is the star that also was on the bodies when you went back to the caravan to see if there was any survivors.
Sure.
And what are those schools of magic?
as they're like talking about this, about the School of Magic, Claudia casts. Oh wait, she can't do that. Fuck.
Yeah, you can't cast.
Huh?
You can't cast.
No, I can't do my shadow clone thing yet.
I know, and you also don't have enough points left anyway.
Oh man, that's such a key.
I don't have
Key
enough
Claudia
points
character.
to begin with.
Mm.
No doubt.
She's over there like doing like a little dance. And she's like, just pretend there's 7 of me.
You do seem quite capable. I believe you.
For you, Rhea, it does seem kind of serendipitous that you found this group, as the carvings of that 7-pointed star that they've been describing does fall in line of some of the information you're trying to gather and the leads you were trying to follow as well.
Why don't we go to an inn and have a drink and talk about this some more? I know the best one.
What is the best one that isn't full of rich?
It's called like Minty.
What? So I'm assuming
Minty?
that Rhea does know the best inn in town, or at least one that she's got a connection to.
Yeah, it depends on what your character like. Do your character generally look for the more like you're going to be left alone, or one of the more lavish ones?
Homey. So
Okay,
not like super bare bones, but like, friendly and
the kind
safe.
that
but I probably know the owners.
yeah. So you know of one named the Murdered Witch.
Oh,
It
the
is-
murder witch. Yes. Excellent.
That's not racist, that's sexism.
But it is a very well-known town. It's frequented mostly by the townsfolk rather than travelers, but it is very very pleasant. It is very warm and comforting and welcoming. In addition to the rooms they also have several like hammocks in a common room if people are on the cheaper side.
Don't worry, I can get you in.
And she does
I want to go there. There's like,
Wait,
not
has
fancy
Lucian
people.
heard of this? Has Lucian heard? I don't know. Has he?
You've heard the name, you've never been. It's usually below your standing to go to one like that, because it's meant for like it's mostly for to be like the common man kind of personality. Think of it as a small town bar that you just see the same people every week.
I
That's
better
kind of
be
the bar.
careful. What? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. I can take care of myself.
But yeah, she eventually takes you to the Murdered Witch. The emblem The emblem of the establishment is actually what looks like a witch running from another person hitting them with their own broom. Basically, the witch's broom is being held by somebody that's chasing the witch and trying to beat them with the broom. Is basically what the emblem of the inn is. Yep.
Rhea will try to pay for the room and board by she'll ask the innkeeper if she can play for the bar to sort of pay for everyone's room and board for the night.
Oh, nice.
Yes, you've been here before, and you know the innkeeper by name. She's she's a slightly overweight human female woman named Len.
Hey, Len.
She's more than happy to be regaled by the tales of far traveled bard, and I'm sure her patrons would love the break. And she kind of does this like head motion to the person playing music right now, which is more or less bagpipes. Like it's bagpipes, and then they have like cymbals that every now and then they drop the bagpipes and like.
So while I'm on stage, I'd like to play a song of rest because I figure that we're having a little short rest here.
So during a little short rest, she would
I'm gonna play one that Rhea knows.
Okay, wait. How much do we heal for? Because I need some fucking heal.
So what you can do for a short rest, which is like an hour-long rest.
Wait, what time is it during the day?
This is still like early morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what you do is you have a total amount of hit dice equal to your level. Like so, at a level 7, you're gonna have 7 hit die. So if you want to heal, you'll say, so Lucian, you want to heal. Since your hit die is a D10, you'll roll 1d10 and add your Constitution modifier, and that's how much you heal for. And you can do that as many times as you want during a short rest.
Okay, hold on. Let me find out look at my modifier.
It's a +3.
Can you basically heal up completely? Can you like roll all of your hit dice just to be like?
But keep in mind, at the end of a long rest, you only regain a total amount of hit dice equal to
the fuck
level. Okay, so for instance, roll a d6 because her special ability lets you add another d6.
I can roll a d6.
Yeah, because that's part of the bard special ability. She can let people heal extra during short rests.
Okay, so what do I roll?
For you, it's a d8 plus your Constitution modifier.
So
it said Z roll d6, yeah.
Huh?
Your d6 didn't, right?
So it's a D8.
Sorry, that's my talk key, and I hate it. I should find it.
So, for instance, like Lucian with those 2 hit die and the d6, you've healed a total of 13 hit points.
I rolled a whole.
Okay.
So go ahead and put it on your character sheet, and then if you need more, you can roll again, and you can just decide. You don't have to like decide beforehand. You can just decide, hey, I'm still missing hit points. I'm going to roll another one.
Okay, could I add my bardic inspiration to these at all?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
That's why they give you the Song of Rest, because it basically functions as the equivalent.
I figured. Okay.
And then once you guys roll to heal up and everything, we'll go ahead and probably call it here and keep it a shorter session.
How many times do we roll?
As many as you want.
Oh,
so
on your
character sheet, you have a hit dice section. You can like use as many hit dice as you have there, but you only get them back after a long rest, and I don't think you get them all back.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
after
what was the Song of Rest doing?
It adds you a d6 of healing.
Okay, I didn't roll
each of your dice.
Okay, so Lucian. So for instance, you've used 3 hit dice to heal up, and now with that last one, you're at full. So you'll be down 3 hit dice.
For
no. So what happens? So right now you're at full.
Rest.
Yeah. So right now you're at 4 of 7 hit die. If for some reason you took another short rest and you had to blow all your 4 hit die, you'd be at 0. After a long rest, you recover half. So you would only recover 3 of your hit die.
Oh, okay, so then it takes 2 long rests
More
to
or less.
recover.
2 long rests if you don't do any short rests in between, and you'll be back up to full hit dice to do for short rests again.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's a good way to like heal up in between fights and stuff if you need to take a longer rest in between.
Sweet. I'm all healed up. Thank you, music.
And then after I finish my performance, I take everybody down and I tell them like what I've been after and sort of, fill them in on the deal and tell them like, hey, it's good to be with you guys. And
which is a good point to leave it here, because when we come back next, I will have I'll introduce the start of the session with a Rhea flashback.
Oh, fun!
And basically, think of this as like a TV show when like you all gather around the table. She begins to tell you of some of her past, and it flashes to like a cutscene of like such and such weeks or months ago, and then
yay.
I mean, you have to buy a girl at least a couple drinks before she'll play your own song.
Yeah.
I assume.
Can I just say that when she's playing, Lucian like goes and dances because he wants to keep his dance lesson knowledge going. He doesn't want to get rusty. He was so good.
Claudia's like, yeah, you do that sexy dance because.
Oh yeah, I forgot it was really sexual.
You basically dance to samba.
Yeah.
I couldn't get my soundboard set up this time. I was trying to, but the program I used sucked. So next time I will hopefully have a soundboard to
Look
make
at
it
you,
go.
Miss Fancy, with a soundboard.
But I have a reason to have the soundboard. I have a lute.
I just want more rats. I want more were-rats in our games.
Oh yeah, I need to infect Tulip somehow with a were-rat disease. It has to be a running gag. We have to do it.
Once every game, Sophie's character
You could be a barbarian.
Oh shit!
It's a multi-class of bard and barbarian. It's actually not that bad.
Oh man.
One person I was playing with, they were 2-weapon fighting as a bard, and they went barbarian, and they played drums, and their drumsticks were clubs.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
That's really neat.
I'll play my drum for you, and they just beat him over the head. Parumpa pum pum.
Parumpa pum pum, motherfucker.